Leo, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. What's influencing you? What do you need to focus on? And your past? Your strength? Your near future? What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? Hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? So Leo, looking at the bottom of the deck here, I'm getting the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is that resurrection energy. This is that rebirth. This is you kind of that phoenix rising. So whatever has happened here in the past, it feels like you're coming out a stronger, new, I'm getting a vibrant person. And so I love the energy coming through from you because it feels like you're standing in your own power and you're not taking anything. You're not settling. You're not allowing people to control or manipulate a situation. You're living life on your terms. That's what I'm getting with the Judgment. Showing up in your current energy, I have the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. And so whether or not this is a relationship, this is the only relationship card that I'm really seeing. We'll talk about that in a minute. But this Lovers energy, so it could be about a relationship, like a soulmate type of connection, or it could be around choosing what you want, choosing what's in your best interest here. Because I'm getting the Knight of Swords with it. And so the Knight of Swords feels like you're taking some sort of action from a place of knowing exactly what you want, moving and just kind of living your life. And what the universe wants you to focus on here with the Seven of Wands and the King of Cups is exactly that. King of Cups would be your emotional growth. It's what led to the Judgment here. So whatever healing process that you went through, whatever that growth looks like, the Seven of Wands with it is you standing up for yourself, fighting for what you want, really just staying in your own power. And so if somebody is trying to kind of control you or manipulate you in some way, I don't get the sense that you're going to really give in. I feel like you're going to tell that person, no, go away. I could say something more severe than that, but we're just going to leave it at that. So showing up here in the past, I am getting the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups is a new beginning, one with a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of potential here. So this could have been the start of a relationship. That's not going to be true for everybody. And so take it as it resonates for you. This could have been the start of a relationship with somebody here that would be more of that soulmate energy. And what I'm seeing now is a lot of movement forward. So it feels like you're just really in a positive place. You're moving forward. You're embracing what you want. You're focusing on your needs here. And with the Two of Pentacles showing up in your strength, I'm getting juggling responsibilities, but it's more prioritizing what really matters and just focusing your energy there. So anything that's just not showing up as a priority, it's something that you're just going to leave to the side. You're not interested in going after that. I've got the Queen of Swords showing up here in the near future. And so that Queen of Swords feels a lot like clearing the path. And so what you're doing, because of this Knight of Swords energy, Judgment, all of these kind of confident energies that I'm getting here, the Queen is saying, okay, is this in alignment with what I want? No, goodbye. Yes, I'll keep it. And it feels a lot like just being that cold, that methodical in your approach to whatever path you're walking down, into anything that shows up along the way. I'm getting this very clear, discerning energy where it's going in one of two buckets and it's either a yes or it's a no. Is it coming forward? Yes, great. Otherwise, nope, not at all. And we don't even need to put it to the side for later. It's just a no. And so leaving it behind is definitely coming through with that Queen of Swords energy. Clearing the path is the message that I'm getting. And so when I look at how the universe is shaping the situation here, I do have the Eight of Swords. Now the Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison of the mind, but it's showing up here with the Chariot. And so whatever has happened here in the past, you're not stuck in your own mind. The Chariot tells me that you've been able to kind of overcome something here. It's what led to the Judgment card. There may be periods where you kind of fall back into this thinking and maybe even overthinking just whatever is happening here around the entire situation, all of everything in your life. But the Chariot, the card of success showing up, tells me that you can easily get out of it. That anytime that you find yourself in that spot of overthinking, it's like, nope, I'm out. I need to start moving. I need to start moving forward. And it feels like you do, because the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords are mental movement forward. And so that Eight of Swords, anytime you get trapped mentally, you're able to get yourself out. It's where you're able to make those very clear decisions. Is this aligned with my path? Great. Otherwise, nope, goodbye. Showing up here in your hopes or fears is the Four of Swords. And so that Four of Swords, it's taking some sort of break. It's resting, it's healing. It's the healing piece. It led to the Judgment card. And so the way that this is coming across is you're looking to be done with that healing phase. I get the sense that you are. Anytime that you find yourself kind of overthinking a situation, you're going to snap right out of it. I don't get the sense that you're going to get stuck in this energy. If that's what you're afraid of, I don't get that sense at all. Showing up here in the outcome energy is the Eight of Wands. And so the Eight of Wands is more movement. I love it because it's a very fast moving energy. So any fears that you have about getting stuck or being still in any way, shape, or form, they're not going to happen. Not the way that this is all playing out. There's a lot of movement showing up here. And that Eight of Wands is also open communication. I'm not picking up another person, but if it is connected to this Lover's energy, this does indicate that you're just having kind of open conversations around you, around what you want. Maybe even connected to your growth energy here with that Judgment card. Let's get more details. So clarifying the Lovers with the Knight of Swords, I'm getting the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups is moving away from whatever doesn't serve you. And so I love this energy because this tells me that it's all about movement forward, putting as much distance between you and whatever happened in the past as possible so that you can just keep moving forward. Tell me about the Seven of Wands with the King of Cups here. Two of Wands. You're going to fight when you see opportunity, and when you're focused on what really matters to you and you want something, you're going to go after it. And the universe is saying that's what you should be doing. You don't need to sit still. This is about you advocating and fighting for what you want, channeling all of this emotional strength, all of the Judgment energy, that rising Phoenix energy, and really go after what you want here. When you see the opportunity, embrace it. With the Ace of Cups, I'm getting the High Priestess. So the High Priestess energy is trusting your instincts. And having that show up here with the Ace of Cups, that's all emotional energy. Your instincts stem from your emotions. So this tells me that you were very grounded and very balanced here in the past whenever this new beginning started. I like the energy coming through. It feels like there's something else around this new beginning. Something that you could trust. Let me see if I can get more information. Nine of Cups, going after exactly what you want. It feels like an opportunity presented itself and you trusted your instincts to say, yep, that's exactly what I want right there. My goals and dreams are showing up on this path. I'm going to go down it. That's the Two of Wands. The universe wants you to focus on moving in that direction. And when it appeared, you trusted your instincts and you started going down that path. And the universe is saying, good, keep going. With the Two of Pentacles, I'm getting the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is a shift in perspective, focusing on what you have, not what you've lost. And so that's exactly how I'm getting that Two of Pentacles. It's really prioritizing what matters and letting go of everything else. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Nine of Swords. You're removing anything that's blocking your path, including stress, fear, anxiety, maybe even headaches and sleepless nights. But with this Queen of Swords energy, if it is blocking you or hindering your progress, you are not interested. You are going to remove it. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Page of Pentacles. So the overthinking could have been around any kind of strategy connected to your well-being. So connected to your stability, your future plans, all of it. But I'm getting the sense here that the period of overthinking is done. It's over. From time to time, you may check in with yourself and kind of get back into that space, but it's not going to last very long. I don't feel like you're going to get stuck. If you were stuck in the past, I don't see that here. I don't see that happening again. Tell me about the Chariot. Three of Wands. Yeah, that's exactly how this was playing out. There was a period of time where you were kind of up in your head, and what it did was it stalled progress. The Three of Wands is a card of patience, and so that indicates to me that things were kind of dragging out over time. But all of that is behind you. And what the universe really wants you to focus on is there was a reason that that happened. And so the reason for it is now done. It's over. It's in the past. It's interesting that the way that the universe is showing me the information, because this is the way that the past was orchestrated. The way that's coming through now is if you have fears that this is going to happen again, I am not seeing that showing up. I'm actually seeing you clearing your path, moving forward. I'm getting a lot of movement in this reading. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Hierophant energy. So you might be healing from a past relationship, and you might be healing to be in a future relationship here. It could be this lover's person. It could be somebody else altogether. But what I'm getting here with that Hierophant energy is really just focusing on your stability. That Hierophant, I mean, it is aligning with your spiritual path, and the rest, recovery, the healing was to align with your spiritual path. It's what led to this Judgment card here. Tell me about that Eight of Wands in the outcome energy. Star, you're going after your goals, your dreams, your wishes. This is Aquarius energy, and it feels like you're just ready. You're just ready. Four of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups is sadness and disappointment. It feels like you're actually letting go of that energy, that you're healing from any kind of a disappointing past. It's all of this showing up that you're leaving behind, and you're really focused on moving forward, going after exactly what you want, letting go of any stress, fear, anxiety along the way. You're really, truly leaving behind any relationship or anything in the past that just did not go the way that you wanted to go. It's just not baggage you need to carry. And so you're not. That's exactly how it's playing out. You're not going to. So Leo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.